Saturday marks 20 years since the September 11th attacks on our country. Joining us now to highlight the 9/11 Memorial Trail that runs right through our area, our founder, David Brickley, and board member, Tim Brown. Good morning to both of you. Thank you for joining us this morning.
Good to be with you. Thank you.
Good morning.
I know we're coming up on the 20th anniversary, and both of you have worked so hard over the last couple of decades to make sure that the victims are remembered. And so obviously this is timely, but I want to go back to the beginning here. David, I want to start with you. How did the 9/11 National Memorial Trail even come about? Why a trail to begin with?
We had a multi-state governors conference just 2 blocks south of the Pentagon, scheduled for September the 16th through the 19th of 2001. When that horrific event happened just days before, we had conference calls with the different governors' offices, decided to go ahead with it. It was a great success. And at the end of the conference, I suggested that we needed to find a way to have our love of trails and greenways be merged with this horrific event that happened. And that was the genesis of the September 11th National Memorial Trail. It's a 1,300-mile trail connecting 6 states, the District of Columbia, and it's meant to be a trail of remembrance to honor those heroes, both alive and that did not make it on that very terrible day.
Yeah. Tim, I want to go on to you. You're a retired, decorated 20-year New York City firefighter, survivor of the 2001 terrorist attack. And I know you lost your best friends there as well. So this means something special to you. First, I want to ask you, coming up on the 20th anniversary, before we get to the trail, what's going through your mind? How are you feeling?
It's a bit nostalgic. You know, the 20th anniversary has been kind of looming over us for a long, long time, and it's finally here. It's an opportunity for us to speak the names of the heroes, the firefighters and police officers and civilian heroes from the day of September 11th, and to tell the whole truth about what happened, who did it to us, why they did it, so that we learn these lessons and that it is not repeated again. I don't want any firefighter, any police officer to have to go through what we went through 20 years ago. With regard to the trail, I call it the 4th great 9/11 memorial, because we have one at each site. But now with David's leadership and with the support of a lot of people who he brought together, this is becoming the 4th greatest 9/11 memorial, and it will be used as a tool to educate the future generations.
And David, I want to get to some legislation that you all are working on in just a moment, but Tim, in the last 30 seconds, I want to squeeze this in, but something you said before that was really poignant to me. You said, my firefighter friends and colleagues kept moving that day on 9/11. They never stopped. I hope this trail can motivate others to keep moving, no matter where you are. Keep moving. I found that to be so powerful in such a succinct way to talk about the significance of the trail. I don't know if you really quickly want to add to that.
Well, you know, it's the therapy part of it, which got me through my pain in the days, weeks, and months afterward. If I had this trail to walk on and exercise and breathe and listen to my music that brings me peace, I know that works to get us through it.
David, they're wrapping me here, but I want to make sure you mention this legislation that you're working on. What's the significance of it, and what do you hope comes out of it?
It will, when it passes, hopefully, it will provide national designation for the September 11th Trail under the leadership of Congressman Connolly and Beyer of Virginia and Fitzpatrick of Pennsylvania. It passed the House 423-0. What a great bipartisan act of legislation. It's in the Senate right now. We hope to get it out just as quickly as possible, and we look forward very shortly to having President Biden sign this legislation into law.
And hopefully we can keep this up, keep it maintained. I know you all want to make sure that future generations also get to check it out. There's information there as well for Saturday, a Saturday event that is happening to honor those we've lost. Founder of David Brickley and board member Tim Brown, thank you so much for joining us this morning. Really appreciate it.
Thank you.
Thank you.